Adesua Etomi, and I'm an actress. I'm from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, and I act in Nollywood, one of the best film industries ever. It's absolutely amazing, actually, because it's my first time in Paris, and I can't think of a better event that could have brought me here, celebrating Nollywood in Paris and the great works that we've put out over the past year. You know, Nollywood is constantly trying to evolve and do great things, so it's such a privilege that I was found good enough to be here, and I'm in great company, so I think it's awesome. What I like about Nollywood is the fact that Nollywood would give everybody a fair chance. And I'm a living example of the fact that you're given a fair chance. I could have easily been sidelined because I didn't grow up in Nigeria. They'd just be like, yeah, she's from the UK, bye. You know, but that wasn't the situation with me. I was given a fair chance. I was given a fair shot at it. And in terms of jobs and all that, I do believe that the industry in general, even with the arts, needs to learn to just open their arms, because a talented individual is a talented individual, whether you're white, you're black, you're Asian, whatever color you are. If you're great at what you do, you deserve the opportunity to get up every day and do that, regardless of what you want to do. So I do think, in as much as I'd like to say Nollywood is the solution, I'd like to think that there's some universal solution, you know, and that is with everyone leaving their hearts open and focusing on talent, focusing on the craft, focusing on the arts, and realizing that the arts comes first before anything else, focusing on the fact that if there's a role for someone and the person deserves it, you give them that role regardless of what color you think they are. If it's written for a white person, if it's written for a black person, that's great. You know, obviously the people that write films and they know exactly what they want down to the T, that's fine. But now I'm talking about in terms of discrimination. No one should be discriminated against no matter what color they are. So if you're looking for a talented individual, find a talented individual, and it shouldn't be based on your color or anything like that. So Nollywood would be a solution, I think, in all honesty, because we open our arms, like we're arms open wide. So I think Nollywood would be an awesome place to start if you're trying to get into the arts and you're looking for a place where you would not be discriminated against. Just come in. We're ready for you. We'll welcome you. This acting thing is like a bug and an itch that just refuses to go away. It's something that I think that has been in my system from the moment I was born. And I know it sounds a bit cliche, but I didn't choose acting. Acting chose me. So it's something that I can't get rid of. I believe it's more than a job. It's more of destiny and what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life. See, when you're an African, you don't grow up telling your parents that you want to be an actor. You're like, what? You know, you normally go the doctor route, or I'd like to be a lawyer, or I'd like to be an engineer and all that. But thank goodness for time and how things change. That's why I'm getting a chance to do what I love now. I didn't start chasing it, though, till 2004, even though I'd known that I wanted to do this for the longest time. So 2004, I finally got the courage to tell my mom that I wanted to go into acting, and she was very supportive. My dad was like, you want to what? But he came around. Once I started doing really well, he pretty much came around and started supporting me, and now my whole family are amazing. They are literally like my rock. A bit in Nigeria, and then I relocated to the UK, and I was there for the longest time. And I remember going to Nigeria at the end of 2013 and saying to myself that I'd like to go there for 3 months and just see how it is and just experience it and go back to the UK. I've now been in Nollywood for almost 4 years. 3 months became 4 years, and it's been a great journey for me. And obviously, because things are going well for me there, and I'm getting the chance to express myself and do what I love doing every single day, obviously that's why 3 months became 4 years. So I started off in the film industry in 2014. My very first film was called Knocking on Heaven's Door. And being an actress in Nollywood being an actress in general, let me just tell you first, it would be one of the most emotional rides and journeys you would ever be on. Acting, I don't think, is for anyone that's sane. No one gets up and wants to be like, oh, I'd like to be an actor, because, you know, it's not it's not like the most stable of jobs. It's not one of those jobs that you take on and you feel as if you have security, because it isn't really there. You constantly have to work. You constantly have to put yourself out there. The money isn't always constant. You're not getting a salary every single month. So if you want to go into acting, you better be ready for it. Okay, Falling. Falling is a story centered on love. And not love the way people start to think about it. It's not like the rosy, everything all dandy, everything all great. We're talking about love in entirety and how hard sometimes love can be, and also trying to explore whether love can possibly always thrive in the face of difficult situations, whether this unconditional, endless love actually exists. And I think Falling encapsulates love in its entirety. It touches on the good part, it touches on the bad part, it touches on the parts where we're human, you know. And it's about a story of a young woman, a very young couple, and I think like 3 years or so down into the marriage, the husband has an accident that leaves him in a coma. And everyone is telling her to pull the plug, but she's fighting everyone, trying to save her husband's life. So the story is just following her journey, her emotional journey, everything that she's been through, and trying to see whether she actually does give up on him. That's basically what it is. It sounds very simple, but when you watch it, you'll be like, oh my God, but it's great. I'm so glad I got to do it. It's one of my favorite projects of my career so far, so.
Baby.
Brother.
Mm-hmm.
So are you hanging out with the boys tonight?
Nope, except you're hanging out with you.
Take it easy.
Daddy, why is he not looking at me? I don't understand why he's not looking at me. Why is he not looking at me?
I'm on your side. Listen, you're both my best friends.
Like you care?
Of course I do care. She was my wife for 30 years, mother of my children.
Isn't it funny how you completely forgot that when you sent her out of your house?
Hi guys, my name is Adesua Etomi and you are watching Africa 24. Don't go anywhere.